I'd like to call to order this business meeting for the Cave Creek Unified School District number 93. Today is Tuesday, July 11th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 1.3, roll call. All members of the board are present. Members of the cabinet, Interim Superintendent Mr. Bill Dolezal, Dr. Jensen, Dr. Hendrickson, and Mrs. Rodriguez are all present. Is there a motion to 1.4? Is there a motion to accept the agenda?
So moved.
Is there
Second.
Is there any changes? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. 1.5, President's Report. Well, I would like to welcome our new Interim Superintendent, Bill Dolezal. Welcome and congratulations. And I think I could speak truly for the entire board. We're very excited to collaborate with you this year and build a very bright future for the district. So welcome. That's all I have. Any board comments?
I have just one. I know a couple of weeks ago, I just wanted to thank all of our staff and facilities here. The Red Cross had called, obviously, and asked to if we could make the Cactus Shadows Gymnasium available for the community as a shelter. This was something that we had put together in an agreement with the Red Cross a few years ago. So it was nice that we could show that we were able to support our community at a time of need. It was great that none of the community needed to use the facility, but it was there and it was open, it was available. So I just wanted to thank all of our district staff and everybody who helped put that together, knowing that we're ready to answer the call if needed.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. Then item 1.7, Superintendent's Report.
President Busby, board members, and CCUSD. It is with great humility and excitement that I give my first report as the newly appointed interim superintendent of this amazing school district. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the board for placing their trust in me to lead this district during this critical period of transition. My willingness and eagerness to take on this role flows from the quality of people that I will walk this path with together. I understand the immense responsibility that comes with this position, the challenges we will face. However, I am confident that with the collective efforts of the faculty, staff, students, families, and community, we can overcome any obstacles that come our way together. As we move forward, I want us to work in order to ensure that every student in this district receives a high-quality education that prepares them for one of the 3 E's after graduating from Cactus Shadows. Ready to be employed for those selecting to go straight to work. Ready to enlist for those selecting to serve our country. Ready to be enrolled for those choosing to continue their education. Only by working together can we create a safe, inclusive, and supportive learning environment that fosters academic excellence, creativity, and the innovation necessary for our students to succeed in their future endeavors. To achieve this, while serving as interim superintendent, I pledge to communicate and collaborate with stakeholders to develop and implement policies and programs that reflect our shared values and priorities. We will respect and appreciate who we are and where we have been as a community while looking for ways to continue to improve on what makes Cave Creek great. I will work tirelessly to ensure that every decision is made grounded in equity, fairness, and respect. I want to thank you all again for entrusting me with this incredible opportunity to serve as interim superintendent. Together, we can make a meaningful impact on the lives of our students and the future of this community. That's my first intro there, getting a chance to speak. But then we've got some awesome things going on as well. So I wanted to brag about ECS. Our summer program has been amazing. We've had students with so many different opportunities to learn, make new friends, have fun with with our ECS programs. We've hosted approximately 180 kids in Kids Club day camps at Black Mountain every day, where the students rotate through arts and crafts, physical exercise, games, snacks, and fun. We hosted students on shorter enrichment camps where over 535 students have attended anything from yoga to dance, theater, basketball, soccer, Spanish, art, reading, math, STEM, robotics, and a lot more. Our middle and high school students have been participating in classes to support their transition to the next grade level, where they've learned important life skills such as planning their day, setting goals, putting problems into perspective, coupled with a healthy dose of math and reading. Like Member Brown, I too would like to recognize and thank our emergency operation team members for their role in opening Cactus Shadows High School to our community the night of June 27th through June 28th. We were a Red Cross cooling and evacuation center during the Diamond Fire. While we actually did not have any residents use our facility, I am proud to say that CCUSD was ready, and we will continue to stand ready and willing as a partner in this community in times of needs. So we demonstrate that the best way to get through situations, large and small, is together. While they may not have come to our site physically, I heard from residents in our community as well as emergency responders about their gratitude as well as the psychological safety and comfort just provided in knowing that there was a place to go if they needed it. Last couple of reminders. District office is open to the public Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 and closed on Friday. And lastly, I would be honored to remind you that at our last meeting, you actually approved Mr. Jason Schnee as the Assistant Principal of Educational Services at Cactus Shadows. He and his lovely wife are here tonight, Karen. I'd like to call Jason up to the podium to introduce himself and say a few words.
Good evening. Is it on? Yes, sir. Okay. Good evening. I am Jason Schnee. I am the newly hired and glad to go through and be working over at Cactus Shadows. I'm in my 24th year of education here in Arizona. I graduated from Arizona State with my bachelor's in elementary education. Before that, I was in engineering, have a background in math and science, have gone through and really found myself gravitating toward the technology end of education, working toward helping our students to go through and grow. I have my master's from Northern Arizona University, as well as my principal certification from NAU as well. I've gone through and served in many different roles throughout my time. I've been a mentor to many of my students over my 24 years that I've gone through and gone on to high school. They oftentimes come back and talk to me, and Mr. Schnee, how can I go through and do better? I'm not doing so well in this class, or even in the community. I'm a scout leader as well, and so over the years I've mentored a lot of students and scouts. They go through and they start to slip a little bit with some of their responsibilities, and we talk about collaboration among us in education, but collaboration with the community, collaboration as a team with parents, and that's what I'm all about. I really want to go through and help all of our community to go through and have the best experience and best education possible. My daughter just graduated from high school in June. We're in July, sorry. In May, and she's heading up to NAU in the fall. So my son was a 2020 grad, so I'm familiar with a lot of the pieces that go on in the high school, even though I have not yet been, up until now, had the opportunity to work in the high school. But I'm very eager, very learning, and happy to be here. Thank you for your time.
And that concludes my superintendent's report.
Thank you. Well, and welcome. We are glad you're here, and we look forward to great success with you. Item 2.1, call to the public. We have none. All right. There are no presentations. Item 4, action consent. Is there a motion?
So moved.
A second.
Second.
All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, action consent passes. Item 5, there is no old business. Item 6.1, memorandum of understanding between Cave Creek Unified School District and the Desert Hills Foothills Library, presented by Dr. Jensen.
Thank you, President Busby. This has been a long time in the works, and we're excited to present this MOU, which is a partnership between Cave Creek Unified School District and Desert Foothills Library. Administration moves that the governing board approve the MOU partnership as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Are there any questions?
I have a couple of quick questions. The application process, is this a paper form or is this something that the parents will have to do online?
So this will be part of student registration. So when parents go through online registration, they'll just click one of the pages that will ask them if they give permission for us to share their basic demographic information with Desert Foothills Library, and so that their child can receive a card in return.
And they get an actual card, or is it a digital?
An actual card.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The old-fashioned library card.
Will we be able sometime toward the first quarter to get some sort of a number of how many students took advantage of this?
Yes, absolutely. And it will be 100% of the students whose parents give consent will take advantage of it. I mean, they will get the card.
Right.
Does that
So
make
we'll
sense?
know, if there's 2,000 students that was offered this and we had 1,800 press yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
the
correct,
number.
Member Brown. And initially, just as a caveat, we're piloting it with one school because the library was concerned, this is a lot of kids all of a sudden. And so we're piloting it with just Black Mountain. But the memorandum is so that we can do it with everybody, with the intention that after we get Black Mountain and work out the kinks, we're going to go to everybody else.
Okay, so they'll all have a chance then during the school year
That's
to
correct.
get that, but we'll just do one school at a time. Okay. And then as new students register coming into the district from out of district or out of state, we're able to catch those kids?
Yes, because it's part of the registration process. So it's just like they say, my photo can be released or my photo can't be released. Same thing. They'll just click this button.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
If a student already has a library card with Desert Foothills, will it catch that, or will they have?
Yes, so they can catch it on their side. So they
Okay.
run the spreadsheet because we give them a CSV file. They run it. They align for matches. I think I don't know if they go by phone number or last name, but yes.
It's exciting. We love that library, so thank
too.
you.
Is there any kind of orientation plan, or how will they be kind of introduced to actually using it?
Yes. So most of our schools will have they have a literacy night of some sort during the school year. So that would be one place where they can get some information on it. But then we're also going to have the librarians come out and meet with the classes. And we're actually thinking to make kind of a fun presentation of it, so-and-so gets their library card, and kind of make it a fun event.
I was really excited to see that a previous teacher from Black Mountain is now running all of youth services at the library, Sierra Lippman. So a lot of the students know her.
I didn't know she'd been at Black Mountain. So,
Yeah, she's
yes,
now
she's worked
as
with
a-
me on
yeah,
this.
so she was the theater teacher at Black Mountain back in the day, and is now running the youth program at the library.
Nice. Any other questions or comments? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Item 7.1, upcoming calendar events, presented by Mr. Dolezal.
President Busby, members of the board, I'd like to announce that our 5-day work week will resume the week of July 24th, and district offices will be open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4. I'd also like to let everybody know that we are very excited to bring our new staff members July 24th to our Welcome to Cave Creek Week. You all, of course, are invited to join us from 8 to 8:30 for introductions and just to welcome everybody if you're able to do that. Next, July 25th, that meeting is open for now. I just wanted to give you all a heads up about potentially setting up a retreat for that night. I've met with a few people one-on-one, and we talked about doing something like that. So I'll keep you posted on that, but wanted to just let you know about July 25th. July 31st, first day for returning teachers, where all the staff will be on board. And of course, we are extremely excited to welcome our students back. August 7th is the first day of school, and we can't wait for that.
Awesome.
Those are the upcoming events.
Awesome. Item 8, adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Anybody opposed? All right. Meeting is adjourned.